How's it going, guys? What you're going to see today is a breakdown of the F2000 assault rifle from the 2nd Assault DLC in Battlefield 4. What I'll do as usual is give you the Synthic stat breakdown, the pros and cons, what I think it's good at, what I think could basically be a weakness at in certain situations. But the first thing I wanted to do is give you quick tips on how to unlock this thing, because the assignment for it is a pain in the ass. It's called Express Train. And the basic things, the requirements for it are you have to reach rank 10, you have to get an assault rifle ribbon, which is I think anywhere between 5 and 7 kills in one match, which is easy. The kill assist ribbon, you have to get 2 of them, which is a nightmare, and I'll give you quick tips on that. And get 10 kills inside the metro, which again shouldn't be too hard. Just take any gun, get 10 kills. Usually if you're using your assault rifle, you'll probably just get the 10 while you get the kill assist ribbon, so it's pretty easy. But the kill assist ribbon is what's causing everyone problems of what I read on the internet, and my quick tips that I got it in one particular match were simple. It's one of 2 ways. The first thing you do is the M34 incendiary grenade. If you are playing in the metro, obviously like you should be to get this gun unlocked, use that M34 to throw it on one of the 3 choke points toward the B flag at the staircases, and that incendiary will basically damage the guy but not kill him. And ideally your teammates will finish the job, and it's a great way to rack up kill assists. You should be able to do it as long as you have a pretty decent ticket server. That one's not too difficult with the incendiary. The other way is to use the airburst from the support class if you're actually choosing, once you've got say the 10 kills and the assault rifle ribbon, just switch to that, the airburst, and just completely bombard the bottom section of the staircases if you're on the top, or the bottom. Whatever works. Just use the airburst and you'll be guaranteed to rack up kill assists. And it's easier that way because it's easier than using the incendiaries this way, because you'll be able to continually replenish using your ammo crate, rack up some more, bombard the staircases. Next thing you know, you'll get those kill assist ribbons pretty quick. I did it in a match, but it took me some time, but it's a pain in the ass. Those are the quick tips I have for that. Going into the Synthic stats quickly, when you look at this gun, it has a 25 max damage and an 18 minimum. The damage drop-off starts at 8 meters and ends at 55, so it's standard for most of the other assault rifles. The fire rate on it is 850 rounds per minute, which is very high, very, very good. And the magazine size is 31, and it fires a 5.56 by 45 NATO rounds. So far so good. There's a lot good going for it here. Now the biggest drawback, the biggest weakness of this assault rifle is its reload time. 3.9 seconds when there's no round in the chamber, and 2.7 when there is. Either way, that's very slow in either regard, and that's the biggest weakness with it. With regard to recoil, it's pretty manageable. It's basically a straight vertical up and down, which is basically what you want in recoil if possible. That way it's only one deviation. You hold down while tap firing on your mouse or your control stick, and you basically have a laser beam as long as you're not. You don't, basically, for this, the vertical recoil is easy to counter if you're tap firing or burst firing, as I've recommended for most of my other reviews. The only time you're going to want to be mag dumping is if you're in close quarters or hip fire situations. Otherwise, this gun will get out of hand very quickly. You will not get kills with it that way. With regard to attachments that I like to put on this thing, red dot sight's my standard. That's probably will never change per gun I ever use. And I will equip the laser sight almost always as well for that extra hip fire accuracy bonus that's taken away from the hip fire penalty. The other last 2 attachments I like to equip are either the suppressor for flanks, though I don't really use it as much anymore. I like the flash hider, basically because as much as it's not going to keep you off the minimap like the suppressor will, it is very good at hiding your signature. And it's, believe me, the signature is a pretty easy way to give you away sometimes. I wouldn't probably put the muzzle brake on this just because you can, I mean, because you probably won't be firing this thing automatic very much, and the muzzle brake will basically take away a little bit of that penalty on your first shot, basically, so as long as you're firing in burst, it won't be a big issue. But I don't really see a big benefit to it, especially if you end up going into hip fire encounters with this thing anyway, because it's, let's be honest here, the F2000 is a very, very good short-range gun, and anything taken away from automatic fire in that short-range fire, which would be the muzzle brake, is only a detriment to you, so I wouldn't bother with it. You're probably better off even not equipping anything rather than throwing on the muzzle brake in shorter ranges. Now, what I usually do is, dependent, if I'm in medium range, I'll equip, say, the angled grip or the folding grip, so that way I take that first shot recoil penalty down a bit. Or what I'll do is, if I'm going to be in motion and hip firing a lot, then I'll definitely put on the ergonomic grip for that 50% knockoff of the penalty, so it helps. Overall, I would consider this assault rifle to be pretty damn good, especially in short and maybe medium range. It's horrific in long range, but I'll have to try it out a bit more to actually give a more thorough opinion on where I'd rank it in among all the rest of the assault rifles, but I definitely say it's pretty good. You probably won't go wrong, especially in short to medium range with tap or burst firing. But that's my thoughts on it. Hope you liked it.